You're an angel. You look like have wings. Your rings. Yeah.
And see ya. Oh God, that's horrible. Hey everybody, it's me, Dennis, the CEO of Prosperna. In case you're new to Prosperna, there's no other software company out there that's more passionate about helping real estate professionals and companies reach and exceed their full potential. All right, and so today we're going to talk about branding. Branding for real estate professionals and real estate companies. We're going to discuss what it is, what it isn't, and why it's super important. Plus, I'm going to give you a few tips, actionable items that you can actually go out there and start executing on today. So when it comes to branding, what is it? Branding is a process. It's a methodology for creating yourself or your company to be likable by your target audience. And when it comes to doing so, you've got to make sure that you find ways that builds trust, builds authority, and most importantly, loyalty. Branding, what it's not. A lot of people think of branding as just your business card or the colors that you might put on your website, but that's not what branding is. Those are just small pieces to the entire branding process. So you've got to add all these things up together as an ongoing set of activities and behaviors that represents who you are. Branding and why it's so important. If you listen to any top marketing executive or look at any of the market research reports out there, they'll tell you that consumers are looking for brands that have a higher purpose, a mission, and a philosophy that they can connect with. So by committing to this brand building process, you're basically going to be creating a memorable experience that brings customers to you. All right, so now that we've talked about what branding is, what branding isn't, and of course why it's so important, let's talk about my personal top 4 favorite tips on how to build your brand. So here's tip number 1, identify your target audience. The world of opportunities in real estate is huge and endless. So if you don't try to focus and specialize, it's just too hard to create a repeatable process, and it's just going to end up costing you time and money. Not to mention you'll be just reacting to anybody and anyone that comes in, which isn't a long-term sustainable approach. So I'm not saying to not go out there and target more people. What I'm saying is start with one target audience and then layer them in from there so that you can create a repeatable process and become more efficient. So if you're committed to this process, I've got a special treat. Later after this video, go down in the description and I've got a buyer persona, which is our way to help you and walk you through the process of identifying your target audience. So here's tip number 2, get personal. Despite the entire real estate industry and all the consumers going through an entire digital transformation, at the end of the day, people buy from people. So you basically got to make yourself be more open, share all those experiences that you've got in the real estate industry, and put the real person out there in front of the camera. Think about it. Why be shy? You're basically going to have to end up meeting them anyway. So learn how to get comfortable and build relationships digitally. For example, sit down and write your values, your philosophies, and your beliefs and share them. You've got social media, email marketing, SMS, videos like this. Get out there. Another awesome idea is writing research reports. Think about it. Consumers are hungry for information, and I know you're an expert. So write your ideas down, post it on social media, even put it on your website and ask people for their email if they want to download it. So tip number 3, specialize, specialize, specialize. What makes you unique? If you think about it, here in the Philippines, because of the lack of regulations, I can basically buy real estate from anyone. So you've got to prove to me, why should I do business with you? Basically, think about your specialty and be disciplined about writing down your unique selling proposition and tell people what you stand for. Tip number 4, build your marketing plan. Think of the strategy, think of the tactics, and think about how you can implement these within a certain time frame. Once you build your time frame, then think about the metrics that you can start measuring. There's a lot of good metrics out there when it comes to reporting on marketing. Things like views, how many people click, perhaps engagement. When people open, when they click on your emails, or even download your information, those are going to turn into qualified leads. With technology that's so affordable and the massive use of social media, there's so many opportunities out there, and if you don't take advantage of it, it could be missed. And of course, by the way, in case you need help with your marketing plan, leave a comment in the description below and we'd love to help you. So that's it, everybody. Now that you know what branding is, what branding isn't, why it's so important, and my favorite tips to develop your brand and grow your business, thanks for watching. Wait, don't forget, go to www.prosperna.com because there's no other company out there that's more excited, more passionate than we are about helping real estate companies, real estate professionals reach and exceed their full potential. Don't forget, click to subscribe, hit the bell button to get real-time notifications, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. See ya!